Hey guys, and welcome back to part 24 of White Knight Chronicle Let's Play. In the last part, we activated the elevator and we delved deeper into the Bunker Lode Caverns. And on this part, we will hopefully be locating Cisna and fighting the mysterious boss that I told you about last time that killed me the first time I played.
Hey, wait up!
Well, as you can see, this is definitely a nice looking area. It looks like a castle. Yep, let's walk closer to the star and introduce to a cutscene.
Cisna, I'm here!
Huh? Must you always show up right in the nick of time? I must say, you're starting to become a bit of a cliché.
Fine with us. Now let her go!
Hey, he's one of the Magi. Gotta say, I'm digging his air.
Found another friend, have we? Ah, raise a whole army. You still won't stand a chance against us.
You do know you're wasting your time searching these ruins.
If you mean for the Ark, we're waiting, not searching. The dragon who carries it has to return sometime.
Why wait? We'll take care of you right now!
Oh, really? You'll help pass the time. How kind of you. I'll give you a show.
And time for boss time. This is the Magi Commander Belsate. He is strictly a mage and specializes in his own uniquely named spells that mostly deal with just dealing status ailments on you. Or just hurting you. Because as you saw, his first move was a spell that poisoned me. I don't know what that was. That looked like he was trying to curse me, but it's fine. Wow. Never actually seen him heal. That's interesting. This is the easy part of the boss fight. There's multiple stages.
With a foreplay.
I'm not falling for this again.
And now it's you time. I am very tempted to go into the night, but I'm also curious. I might be able to do this just standing down here. Because I already have one of them half dead. This will be a common thing if you get extremely overpowered late game, where you can just sit in your normal characters and just do this. It's actually pretty nice that you don't have to rely on the knight later on into the game. But some of the bosses, yeah. It's also because knight is required sometimes, so don't under-equip your knight, because you do get equipment for your knight. So don't under-equip it for the times where you're forced to use it or you die. Also, these Jiggers are the same as the other ones, so they probably won't get Nifo Slate.
It's the dragon!
And it makes the one in the Flanders seem small in comparison.
Damn, that's how to make an entrance. Woohoo!
Cisna, no!
Yes, that's it. Get nice and angry.
Where'd they go?
Clever. He wants the dragon to finish us off for him.
Well, would you rather talk about it? Or do something about it?
Say hello to the matriarch, the mother and guardian of dragons. The matriarch herself is not an enemy to be taken lightly. This is where the fight gets pretty difficult. And honestly, I think I would rather focus on trying to knock her down. I don't know if I talked over that, but that is the reason why it's a her. One, because the matriarch is a word that references females. And second, because the Dragon Matriarch does have a female voice actor. So, with all due respect, I will refer to the Dragon Matriarch as a lovely woman. And yes, sadly, the dragon that we came here to make sure that the Magi couldn't destroy, we now have to fight. All because it thinks that we're the Magi who tried to get her. Aren't misunderstandings great?
If only there was some way.
Guard against this. Oh god. And that's why I guard against that. And also why I think I'm going to do this.
Grant me your power.
I don't want to rely on the knight, but if I'm going to get my ass handed to me, I have no problem transforming to help out. I wish I could hear what the matriarch was saying, because that sounded kind of intimidating, but with the voice changer that she has on, it's hard to understand. Oh well. I just realized I don't have Shield Bash. What is with that? Wouldn't it make more sense for me to have Shield Bash now? But whatever. I guess it's because because the knight is based off of the sword. So because Leonard doesn't have a shield to begin with, they didn't want to give him one. Kinda lame, but it's okay. Would be nice if we got a shield later that would fix that. Or not a shield, a sword. Contradict yourself, Alex, by saying that the shield would give you an extra move. It's fine. Thank Yuli for having the smarts to raise me. Would not mind if she would use her hymn on me as well, to make sure that I don't lose my knight. No, she's more interested in trying to heal me. Do I have any potions? No. No. She would rather use that on herself. I sometimes hate the Yuli's AI.
Let's finish it.
Thanks, Yuli. No. This is why you don't rely on your companions too heavily. Well, now we have to try and win this without dying. Which hopefully won't be too hard, but who knows. Oh, come on, again? We're so close, and I'm sorry I'm not talking. This happens every boss fight, and I apologize, but I don't know what to talk about, because there's nothing to really say. Because I don't know her moves. It's mostly just her whacking you and using her breath. But I think she's almost dead, so hopefully we can continue on with a cutscene very shortly. Oh, come on. I swear, game. We are so close. Do not screw this up now. Come on. Come on, Matriarch. Just go down. I'm sorry. There we go. Oh.
What's she doing?
No idea. But she finally seems to realize we're not the enemy.
I made a terrible mistake this day. The death of my beloved child made me blind with grief and rage. I did not know I was savaging the one person I am destined to serve.
Huh?
The one who is to receive the Dragon's Ark.
Well, what do you know? Sister!
I have to admit that didn't turn out quite the way I had hoped. But that's all right. For you see, friends, I have a Yiggus too. One with power that puts your oversized lizards to shame. Come forth, Sarkatanus! I believe you!
She's in trouble. Those bastards. They laid a trap for her.
Caesar!
Hey, hang in there.
It is you. The power brought you here, guided us together.
What?
For countless years, I have protected this power, waiting to return it to you. And now, that time has come. Take it, my child.
This is the Dragon's Ark.
Use it wisely. Power such as this can wreak great destruction. Yes. But it can also be used for good. I know you will do the right thing. I believe in you, my child.
Wait! You've done your duty well. I'll watch over the Ark now.
If Balanis, betireth the soldier veiled, none of the Ostumi's veiled, Lulish and
Now I see.
What did she do? Don't tell me. He's the one.
Hey, Jackass the Giant! I don't usually get pissed off, but if you've got any last words, say 'em!
Listen, Matt. You can be the first to die.
Whoa, too slow there, Clayfeet. Hey, now it's my turn! Olar Vane Vermilion Drake, leveler of ancient lands. Grant me your power! Vector!
be him. Wow, Caesar.
Oh, the great Dragon Knight awakens. But if I break the pact maker, I can break the pact.
We've obtained the Dragon Knight and Larvain. So let's say hello to Larvain, the Dragon Knight, and our third Knight Wielder. And say hello to Lag. Lag is also great. This is actually a very fun fight the first time I did this, because I love Caesar's Knight. A lot more than the White Knight.
Do I look badass or what?
For one thing, I just love how much it incorporates the matriarch's design itself. And also, Caesar has a nice ability called Worm Dance, where he just pokes and pokes and pokes. And it does a lot of damage. That did almost 300 damage, and Sargontanus blocked it. The Evil Eye is actually his weak spot. It is where you can hit with dealing the most damage. I'm gonna just do that. And then knock him down. Turn breaks are always your friend. I'm actually doing a lot better than I did the first time I did this, so... Yay, I've gotten better at video games. The Dragon Knight is incredibly strong, and thinking about this, I might actually use Caesar more now that he has the Knight, just in case I ever want to use him. And this should kill. There we go. And that's boss fight over.
How?
Goodbye,
I just busted
Sargontanus.
your ass, that's how. Any questions?
Enough games.
What? A shameful performance, sir.
Shabu, you betray our Lord's wishes.
On the contrary, I serve them. Our Lord gave you a role to play, one you played poorly. I'm afraid you've been booed off the stage. Goodbye, Belcetane.
Why would he boot off? Great, my Lord Gazelle, please, I.
Leonard!
Damn! They're getting away again! Damn it.
This arc. I can see why they want it.
It's a dangerous power. It'll consume you. Remain in control.
And we've obtained, what? Just combined, obtained and gained. We gained a new thing for the arc, which I will look at in a second. As long as there aren't any more cutscenes, which there probably are, because now we have to explain more stuff.
Sir Caesar, it's your father.
Huh? Dad, I'm back. It's me.
He asked that this be given to you. My son, forgive me for becoming so angry over such a trifle. That was no way to leave things. I have a confession to make. I knew that the goddess statue you gave me was a forgery from the very beginning. Your old man's more clever than you give him credit for. But that doesn't matter. When I saw the eyes of the statue, I realized just how great a gift I had received. You risked your life to make your sick father happy. That fake goddess was worth more to me than 100 originals. Thank you. I look back now and realize I always hid my feelings from you. I was too hard on you. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. Caesar, there is something I must tell you now, while there is still time. 12 years ago, a man came to me and left you in my care. You were young, and I don't know how much you remember of that meeting, but the man told me, raise this boy as if he were your own. Give him a quiet life, a peaceful life. I didn't know why he would place emphasis on something so simple, but now I understand. Son, I fear you are destined never to live a peaceful life. That man was called Medius. He lives in Ballandor. If you were to find him, then perhaps you could learn more of the past that you yearn to discover. Now is the time for you to decide whether to follow your fate, however hard, or fight against it. Caesar, my boy, you must live your own life now. But never forget this one thing. No matter what happens, no matter whatever anyone says, you are and always will be my one true son. May you be strong.
Dad.
This Medius fellow that Count Drisdall describes in his letter may know more about the knights. We should return to Ballandor and find him quickly. All right, Caesar?
Sure. Hang on! What about the princess?
I'm afraid the trail has gone cold. But if she's linked to the knights, Medius might know where to look next.
All right. Attaboy. So, Ballandor it is. Perfect. Well, we'd better rest up before we leave. Tonight, you're all welcome to stay here at the mansion. Beats camping in the desert, right?
Hey, Leonard. Is there something on your mind?
Yeah, sort of.
You're worried about the princess.
I can't help it. I've never missed anyone the way I miss her.
No one? Thanks a lot, Leonard. Not even me?
But I see you all the time.
That's funny. 'Cause to me it feels like you kinda don't.
Don't be silly. You know, I met her once. Back when I was little.
Huh? The princess?
Yeah, she was just a kid too, of course. But I'll never forget. She had this beautiful smile. Not like at the castle ball. She seemed so different then. so sad, you know? It really bothered me to see that. It made me want to reach out and do something about it.
Must be nice to be a princess.
Oh, sorry. I must sound pretty weird.
Whatever. You've always been weird. So how about we get some sleep, okay?
Sounds good.
Alrighty, let's get to Ballandor on the Ballon Double.
Sounds like one of us is excited.
Just don't get carried away.
Okay. Before I end off the episode, I want to say that
2 nights
I feel incredibly bad for Yuli. Because 1, Leonard is completely oblivious to how she feels. And 2, it cannot be easy for her to have to sit there and watch Leonard fawn over Cisno when she has feelings for him. Which is honestly something I kind of want to get into. It is canon that Leonard and Cisno will end up together. Like, that's painfully obvious. But with Yuli, I never liked that it never put her with anybody. And this is just me, and I can't really talk about it, but there's stuff where... I don't know if I mentioned this back in Parma when we met her, but there's the look your character gives Yuli when he first meets her, or she. And then there's a moment in the second game where Yuli is at her lowest point and decides to do something, and only 2 people help her out, and your character is one of the people that helps her. So this is just my belief, but I like to think that if you want, you can pair up your character with Yuli. I think it could work if you wanted it to. The game does give you opportunity to, canon-wise in the cutscene, show that the main character can show interest in Yuli, and has. But that's just my opinion, and sadly I can't really talk more about it until you actually see that scene in the second game. So if you hadn't played the second game, and you'll see exactly what scene I talk about. Because I don't know how soon afterwards I finish this that I might do White Knight Chronicles 2, because God help me, I do not like doing that game. It is a lot harder than this one. But for now, this episode had gone in a long time with cutscenes and finding out all the information about Caesar, and with Caesar's dad's passing, now we have to go back to Ballandor. So, next time on White Knight Chronicles, we will head back to Ballandor and see if we can find this Medius fellow, who seems to know a bit more about Caesar's past, and apparently about the Knights, if he knew what Caesar's future held. So, till then, I hope you guys had a great time, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!